Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Mystic for Monday, January 28th, 2019. We're going to see what the day's energy holds. I still have a little gravelly throat, but everything else is fine. I feel much better. Thank you all for your positive energy. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path and making ready for this wonderful beginning of the week. So, yay, yay, yay. I'm not going to flip that. It goes this way. All right, so we have some Hierophant energy here, which can be several different things. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's see what our clarifiers have. For you that also watch my bi-monthly readings, you'll notice that I just did the prayer one time. I'm doing it with the intention of blessing all 6 decks because I know you don't want to sit here and listen to all that, and it works. So it's like being in church. Everyone who attends gets blessed when the prayer is said. That's what everybody believes anyway. Oh, yeah, I am, just so you all know as well, I am this is the Archangel Michael showing up next to this. I am a very spiritually liberal person because my parents were kind enough not to force feed anything for me. Flow is the one that's showing up on top. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. So that's why I include all the angels, archangels, and gods, goddesses, all divine higher power energy, because I don't believe that anything is not adaptable. If you're thinking higher energy and higher power and blessings, then I think it's all inclusive. And if you have that belief, then it is one in spirit, and that is also part of the prayer that I did not put in today, but it's something I've adapted, that we have, I thank Spirit for being present here, opening our hearts and minds to what messages we need to receive. So that's part of the whole process for me. I was raised mainly Christian. That's all that was around me. And because that's the, Sunday Bible school. So I got that basis in understanding. I was going to try to pick a different way, and then I realized it's picking its own. Then I realized that there was more than one religion out there after I got a little older. And lo and behold, it broadened my horizons, to say the least. So, in the near future, that one keeps showing up, so that's pretty prominent. I like the release. So let's see what the Guardian Angel cards have to say. If you want to know what cards these are, please look below in the description. I'll have an order of appearance. Here we go. Relax. Okay, here we go. Let's do the big reveal. Oh, nice. A lot of you are having some answers to some financial issues here. If you've been waiting to find out how you're going to, what's happening with your money. This is the King of Pentacles, and he is King Midas. Therefore, whatever he touches turns to gold. He is also very much committed to what he has planned or believes in. So this is an earth energy that's very planted and grounded and showing a very good security in finances and or abundance. And this 3 of Pentacles is gaining prosperity through work you do of your own hand. See, he's pulling that coin right out of the fire. And that is making it happen to the most basic level. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which is the commitment to it. And possibly someone coming in with financing if some of you are trying to get a job or get a loan or get, you know, some kind of funding for something. It doesn't have to be a loan. Somebody may be repaying you. We'll kiss that up to God. We like that. There's some communication and time to take action. So some of you are actually getting the call in to come to work, okay? Which also feeds into this Hierophant, because the Hierophant is a large employer. It would be a large group somewhere that people go to work in a large corporation. It can be a school. It can be a government office. It can be a hospital. And then here we are with that, still the Page of Pentacles, which is bringing in the money, okay, the conversation of the money. And the Queen of Cups, which is having a little fear about letting go. Now, two things are happening here. Sorry, I had to pause to cough. Okay. Two things are happening here. You've got this push coming in, so things are changing. And for those of you who this isn't happening in a financial way, it can be talking about any kind of, I mean, it doesn't have to be a job. This can be something to do with financing for school, financing for a project you're working on. It can be anything. So the one thing about the coins you should know is it stands for the here and now, because it means in this lifetime, in this moment. So the grounded energy and the commitment to something may not be about a job. It may be about something to do with you signing into something or becoming part of a project, okay? But this communication is planning and coordination. And then you've got the action, which is the Knight of Rods, always fast-moving action. And this Knight of Pentacles, which is, he's kind of making a bid. I don't know if that applies to some of you, but he's making a bid. And this would be, if you're trying to get your bid accepted, being in a little bit of fear that it's not, or that, you got to wait to find out. And that's okay. And the Hierophant is just the basic large group of people. So it's like a fraternity or an organization or a company or some large entity. It could be government office. And then you've got the King of Swords, who is the Archangel Michael, okay? And he's also a path clearer. But he is a protector. He can be also a lawyer, an engineer, a doctor, anybody who's analytically minded, like a scientist, or it's just very sharp-minded person, okay? Oh, he's law enforcement. That's what other thing he can be in. So if that's somebody that applies to you, but that's just the rough thing. But here we are in the throes of realizing that you don't want to get too caught up in the fear. You have to release in order to let it take its natural course, okay? And in the flow, that's one of the things we have to remember, is we have to release how we think it's going to or should be, or what it looks like, or what our expectation is. It may be smaller than what we're going to get. So release your preconceived idea of how it should be, and release your fear of when it's coming or how it's going to happen. This is the release. Release, because this is just like when I teach in my readings, when you have the money flow issue and you're worried about spending your money on the essential bills that you have to pay, that fear translates into energy into that money. And if you can release the fear and let it go, it'll come back with more. Okay? I often say it'll come back and bring friends. Now, I got that from Spirit. That is what came over me when I finally realized I was the one pushing the fear, because I couldn't understand why I was so afraid. Well, it was a habit. It's all it is a habit. So release the habit of worrying and let it flow, because it is showing it's coming. In the near future, even. It's giving you a time frame. That's what the Angel Answers card. The near future is not far away. I know we all get anxious. So here's the one to quelch that, is relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart, and you will accomplish more by focusing on which is most important in life, love. Excuse me, focusing on that which is most important in life. I said what? What which is most important? So that's beautiful. You will accomplish more. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. So relax, release, let the flow happen. There are bigger forces working here to assist you, and you do not have to be in fear in the near future, okay? It's coming. And anytime the Archangel Michael's involved, I always feel comforted, because I know that he is the big dog. He's the one that's going to come in and really help. But you've also got this King of Pentacles, who is also very grounded, and he is all about, he's the King of Coins. He is all about the manifesting of wealth and money and prosperity. So there it is, showing the expansion of the three, the negotiation and the action, the tidying up of it, the shoring up of it. When that page comes, it's giving you the offer, or the offer's being made, and you just have to not get too caught up in the nostalgia, and don't let yourself get in that fear mind, and let yourself move forward, because you are being guided in all directions. So that's wonderful. I hope you have a great Monday. Thank you so much. Bless you all. I love you all. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow.